So the long-awaited sequel to 2018 Spider-Man PS4 came out 4 days ago, and I have officially 100%ed the game. So I decided to sit down and get all of my thoughts out about everything here.
Do I have what it takes to protect the people I love?
We're going to do a simple format for this where I split everything up into the good and the bad, but keep in mind everything here is my own opinion, and you don't have to agree with it, and the game has yet to even see its first update patch, so time will tell if some of these issues get better or worse or whatever. There's also a spoiler warning for this video. I'm gonna be talking about big plot points, so watch at your own risk.
I am Spider-Man.
Alright, so the good. There is so much good about this game. First off, we have the obvious stuff that Insomniac promised and delivered on big time. We get a map double the size of the first game. We get to play as 2 Spider-Men and seamlessly switch between the two. We get way faster traversal thanks to the web wings, and the developers just finding a way to make it feel like you're soaring through the city faster than anything like the first game. I mean, it's just night and day, especially when you're going through the wind tunnels and you can do a complete 360 spin around launch off of a building. Like, the speeds are insane and it's awesome. And we get to finally cross the bridge over into a completely different area of New York, and it's never been done in any Spider-Man game before that I can think of. They always keep you pretty strictly in the same boroughs, like the same area of New York. And there's also incredibly addictive combat that deepens the mechanics from the first game by adding parrying and different ways to take out the enemies. It also refines your powers down to just 4 abilities that you can swap out and 4 web gadgets that help a ton in combat. Peter has his mechanical arms as his special powers, and Miles, of course, has his yellow electric abilities. But then you get new electric powers, and they're blue, and you can launch electricity out of your hands and uppercut people with electricity, and it's awesome. And then later, Peter, once the symbiote gets on him, he gets venom abilities, and that is when shit gets really good. Destroying people with black goo has never been more fun. And there's all of that on top of an incredible story for our 2 Spider-Men. We get to see Harry Osborn, who, in my opinion, this guy is the best voice actor out of the whole cast. I mean, he's killing it here. And we get to see his struggle with the symbiote, which, again, is not something we really see in other Spider-Man media. Harry is always the Green Goblin, so him getting the symbiote just feels like a breath of fresh air. We also get Peter juggling his best friend slowly dying and being consumed by an alien symbiote, trying to keep mentoring Miles, even though he feels that Miles is kind of already surpassing him and he doesn't really need him anymore. And dealing with his personal life falling apart because he has no money still, he has no real job, and MJ doesn't want to move in with him yet. And all of that, and we still have Miles having his own story and struggles, trying to fight back the vengeful feelings he has towards the man who killed his father, Martin Lee, as well as feeling like everything he does just puts his loved ones in harm's way. These are classic, amazing Spider-Man stories, and they are executed so perfectly in this game. But for as much as I have sang this game's praises, it is in no way without its faults. To begin, we have the glitches, and they are fairly frequent. Whether it be enemies getting knocked into areas you just can't reach, getting stuck on invisible walls, getting stuck inside of buildings that you should be able to jump out of, but for some reason the dialogue that's playing is keeping you locked in the building, even though that's not how the game works. Or this really weird one I got where I was playing as Miles, but Peter's phone call with Mary Jane was playing over my Miles gameplay. I guess it got confused and just figured I should have been playing as Peter. Most of these things will probably be fixed in patches because that's just how video games work now. And like I said, it's only been out 4 days. Now, some glitches here and there don't seem too bad, but that's not the only problem I have. The other biggest thing is the writing. As much as I love this gameplay, dude, the stuff the characters say feels so cringy half the time, and very reminiscent of the type of humor that the MCU popularized. You know, that Iron Man brand of snarky humor, saying stuff like, guys, you're gonna want to see this, and
I didn't know there were bears in these woods.
And don't get me wrong, this game has incredibly heartfelt and powerful scenes, and all the voice cast does a great job bringing these characters to life. But when the game is trying to be funny, yeah, it just doesn't work. Another small thing for me is I wish there were more combat side missions. We get Mysterio missions with Miles and the Hunter blinds with Peter, but that's about it when it comes to different types of combat and different challenges. And most, if not all of those, can be knocked out in like a day if you play for, I don't know, like 5 hours straight like I did. Is Insomniac's Marvel's Spider-Man 2 a perfect game? I don't think so. Is it a nearly perfect game? Well, if you're a Spider-Man fan with a PS5, I think yes. This game has literally everything you are looking for. And, you know, if you're a Spider-Man fan with a PS5 and you don't like this game, I genuinely don't know what you want, man. Like, for real, what do you want? They gave us everything we asked for. But I really think Spider-Man 2 is a solid 9 out of 10. And who knows, maybe through update patches and the inevitable DLCs we're gonna end up getting, maybe this game will move up to a 10 once it's, you know, actually like finished. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you liked the review. Coming up, I do have my review for Spider-Man 3 coming out. I did the first 2 already, and you can watch that video right here. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Should be in the next few weeks. And I still have a new album coming out on October 31st. My debut album, Belle, is releasing. 3 of the singles are out on my channel right now: Wander, Bad Trip, and Ancient Glitch. And yeah, it's going to be great, so please stay tuned on October 31st. The album will drop on all platforms, so Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, literally everything you could listen to it on, it will be on. So check it out, and I hope you guys have a very good day.